Now, let's get back into the show and look at the World Bank in Nigeria today released the country's second development update report for the year 2023. The report, entitled Turning the Corner from Reforms and Renewed Hope to Results, reviews Nigeria's economic reforms since President Tinubu took office back in May. Speaking at the report launch, which includes a panel of reviewers, were the World Bank Country Director for Nigeria, Shubham Choudhury, Nigeria's Minister of Finance, Wale Edun, the Central Bank Governor, Yemi Cardoso, among others. The panel was moderated by Arise Global Business Report show anchor, Roti Soderi. Let's listen.
There is pressure on the fiscal deficit. There is pressure on government finances. There is the resort to borrowing, which has been inherited. So if you look, and what I ask us to point to and look at and focus on is the direction in which things are going. The fiscal deficit, which leads to borrowing by the government, whether through the domestic markets, the debt management office DGs here, or whether the resort at times, as you mentioned, to ways and means, is a function of the fiscal deficit. Under the 2024 appropriation bill, the fiscal deficit is due to come down to 3.8% from over 6%. So that shows that whatever the levels of borrowing are, they are being reduced. And there is a plan to reduce that fiscal deficit over time.
Naira scarcity. Yes, unfortunate, and really the history of that lies in the Naira redesign policy. And coming to the end of the year, way before I would say the third quarter actually, it was the third quarter, there was a lot of apprehension with respect to where this was all going to end, whether at the end of the year, currency would no longer be good for legal tender, and many started hoarding. This is really what happened. Many started hoarding. Happily, the Supreme Court has decided, very clearly that the currencies will be valid post the end of the year. So, at the same time, the central bank itself, after that pronouncement, has gone out to advertise and let people know that this is the case. Radio jingles, we've come out in the press, with going out to the rural areas to ensure that people understand that it's not something for them to be concerned about, that their Naira is legal tender beyond the end of this year.
Tremendous progress has been made over the last 4 years, and in getting tariffs to the point where they're cost reflective, but doing so in a way that also starts to build some confidence back that you're paying higher tariffs for more reliable service. So I think the key here will be to kind of navigate that balance of making things fiscally sustainable and affordable, while ensuring that consumers, households, and firms, businesses like you mentioned, do have reliable power, right? The depreciation of the Naira is what has created the immediate challenge, right? Because many of the cost-reflective tariffs are linked to the exchange rate. So this is a problem that government is fully aware of. What I've heard the president say is, look, at this point, given all the pain that the population has already endured, we're going to take our time.